on question number 22. This is question A and this is question B. So we are going to do question A and we are also going to do question B in the same video. So don't get tired of watching. So let's go. Question A is saying solve the equation. Question A is saying solve the equation. So how are we going to solve this particular equation? So now what we've been given is x to the power 3 over 2 is equal to 8. So now x to the power 3 over 2 is equal to 8. So what we are going to do on this particular question, we are going to apply what we call a power rule of indices. Power rule of indices states that if you've been given a is the base number and n is the power, and you are trying to multiply with another power, this simply means that a is maintained to be the base number, but this power and this power, they need to multiply. So n times m, you're going to get n m. This is called power rule. So it's a power rule which was supposed to be applied on this particular question, and we are going to apply it right now so that we can get the value of x. So let's go. So what we are saying is we are going to introduce a 2 over 3 both sides. So this is the same as x to the power 3 over 2. Open and close brackets. We are going to introduce a 2 over 3 is equal to, and even this side, we are going to introduce a 8 to the power 2 over 3. So now this simply means that we are going to multiply. Where are we going to multiply? We need to multiply at this point so that we can get rid of what we call a power. So 3 and 3 can cancel just here, and 2 and 2 can cancel, or we can multiply and get 6 over 6 so that we can divide and get a 1. So this simply means that I'm going to remain with x is equal to, this side it is 8 to the power 2 over what? Over 3. Now what does it mean when you have a fraction power in this case? This simply means that x is equal to, this will be a cube root of what? 8. 8 to the power what? To the power 2. And this is just as simple as saying what? A cube root of 8 is just a 2. And this is the same as saying 2 to the power 2. Remember, according to indices, 2 to the power 2 simply means 2 times 2. So the value of x is supposed to be a what? Supposed to be a 4. This is how simple the question was. So remember, it is a power rule to get rid of 3 to the power 2 just by introducing multiplying both sides by a 2 over 3. We get rid of this side, a power. Then when we remain with x, remember this signifies to say you are finding the cube root of 8, which is what? A 2, because a cube root simply means a number that can multiply itself 3 times to give you 8, which is a 2. So 2 to the power 2 simply means what? A 4. This is the value of x. So on this particular question, question A, the solution for question A, so I can indicate on top here, I am going to say solution for question A, x is equal to what? Is equal to 4. And the procedures are just simple like this. Hope you are following. Remember, solving a question like this on a recorded video simply means that once you see the question, you pause the video, you copy the question on a separate piece of paper, then you try to solve. When you are done solving, then you can play the video so that you learn the procedures, because online lessons are very difficult if you can't apply certain techniques or tricks so that you can understand the concept. So let's go to question B, which is mostly common in all the past papers.